Tell me, do you hear the words have to stream in your mind every single day? It doesn't take long for your mind to remind you all of the things you have to do every day. I know because I used to hear, you have to do this as early as getting my dog breakfast and making my morning drink when I'm in the kitchen. And it would perpetuate, get worse, and before you knew it, I was already stressed out. What if there was an easier way? My name is Lena and I'm a coach. I help successful, busy women escape the cycle of overwhelm and get into rhythm with your body. So, not only do those have to thoughts create overwhelm, they also block you from being open and aligned to receive what you want, or AKA manifest something different for yourself. So here's the thing. I noticed that when I heard have to, it was an agenda. The energy was very much like being on an agenda. Harsh, rigid, definitely not open. So you can imagine if you go to a practice that is supposed to help you manifest, like focusing on your desire or writing your affirmations, if you're thinking, if the energy behind that is, I have to write my affirmations or I have to focus on my desire, there's contraction there, constriction, contraction. It's going to combine the two words together. And that is not open and aligned energy. So you can see how you block yourself from receiving what you most desire when the energy behind the action is forced, rigid, and harsh. I learned that from myself, and I help my clients get out of it too because I learned how to get out of it myself. And simply speaking, like I would focus so much on what I had to do that I was totally closed and rigid. And I could feel it in my body, and I know people around me could feel it too. I was not open. I was not. I thought that I was, but I wasn't. There was still a guarded energy around me because the have-tos in my mind were so overpowering, I really couldn't relax. It was challenging. If you can feel me, comment in this video below so I know that I'm not talking about only myself. But what I learned is through this process, my Woman in Flow process, and by getting it back into connection with my own body, is that there's space that I get to create and I get to help you create so that you have an open frequency to align with what you want. So while I'm not cured of not having any have-to thoughts, I absolutely know how to get myself out of them, and I no longer am blocked in receiving what I desire. I mean, I was driving down the street 2 weeks ago with a girlfriend talking about a tile store. We were just going to go to Home Depot, get some tiles, but somewhere in my being, I was like, there's got to be another store. There's got to be like a store dedicated specifically to tiles. 2 blocks after I said that, on the right-hand side of the road, the tile shop appears. I'm not even kidding you. It's amazing. So it's just one small example of how when you let go of what you have to do to a degree, you open yourself up to receive what you want. It may be as small as seeing the tile store. It may be as big as getting the relationship or the job of your dreams. So for this Tuesday tip, I want you to pay attention to how often you are hearing have to. In what situations is it more loud? And write it down. If you want to make sure you never miss a Tuesday tip, click on the little bell icon so that you always get a notification when I'm getting a new video, which is every Tuesday. And I want you all to have a good day. Until next time, I'm Lena Dolter. Bye-bye.